Uh, Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start by thanking God for giving me the opportunity and the privilege to come across friends like John Bello, who introduced me to the Billion Coin. When I invested in Billion Coin, I looked at the vision before even the investment, and I was convinced that this coin of abundance has come to turn around the poverty that is faced globally. Looking at the Billion Coin community, by the time it reaches the ultimate goal, that is the ultimate prize, one will see that the wealth creation would have been enormous, because looking at 1 billion people using a common denominator is massive. After the investment, I looked at the first 30 days and saw that my investment was growing every day. At that time, it was growing by 3%, though by the mission is supposed to grow between 1 to 5% based on the growth, that is the number of people that register on a daily basis, which the mathematical algorithm now translates to the one percentage that can fall between 1 to 5%. It is amazing that within a month I could see my investment doubled. So I started sharing this with my siblings, with my family members, and so they too bought into the idea. It didn't stop there. I went further to share the vision of the Billion Coin with old colleagues. I used to be a banker, and so many people who don't even have the passion to work on either their computers, for the fact that they felt my personality was involved in this, they also started investing. By and large, in my present business too, we decided to even invest as a company. Over the months, we want to thank God because we've been able to cash out, because so many people who came, there were some who will buy TBC for 200,000 naira, 500,000 naira. In fact, I have a friend who was also a chief executive of a state, a former governor, that even invested worth 4 million naira to buy a coin as at that time. This has really improved even our cash flow, and from the way we are going, I want to continue to explain some of the challenges to you, that we need to be patient and we need to continue to follow instructions that admin gives us. But if you are wise, this is where you need to key in, because when you look at all the cryptocurrencies in the world today, they are highly volatile, and TBC is the answer, because it continues to appreciate. As we continue to grow the numbers, we will definitely reach the ultimate goal. My advice to some of you that are listening now is try as much as possible not to be tempted. Don't lose hope, because there is light at the end of the tunnel. We are already there. Let's continue to give out the free kringles. People may be worried that, oh, if I invest, how do I cash out? TBC is a long-term investment. Even when you go and invest in some of the stock market today, any company that is going into to raise capital through the capital market today, you will see that no prospectus will tell you that you will get returns in 1-2 years. We are all, particularly in the Nigerian market, we also in 2005, 2006, 2007, when most companies were trying to raise capital from the capital market, all the offers, there was none of the prospectus that will give you returns in 24 months. So TBC, the faster we want to get to the ultimate price, which means we need to have seminars, have groups, and tell them about the gifts so that many people will register. But we shouldn't just stop by registering. We should go beyond registering and tell them to also pay their $10 fee, because by that they are sure that their wallet will remain relevant. I want to assure you that if we support admin and we support one another by following instructions and to fish out, especially those who are here to discount, we should try and report them to the TBC police so that there will not be an obstacle for us even as we march on towards our ultimate prize. Ladies and gentlemen, I urge you not to keep this information to yourself. Even as you complete your registration, try and share it with your friends, with your loved ones, with your colleagues. In fact, most of us have phones. When you scroll through your contacts, I'm sure most of us, our contacts are above 500. If we talk to our contacts one by one, you will see amazing results. But first and foremost, in trying to spread the good news on TBC, we shouldn't be making promises or show that we are desperate. Rather, we should tell them that TBC is a long-term investment. Though for those that are smart, those who understand it, you can also be making money on short term. That is by understanding it. And when you understand it, as you talk to people, those who collect the kringle gifts, when they see the investment by gifts are growing, definitely they will come back and ask, how do I invest? And again, I want to also tell you that never and never just buy kringle from any person. Try and go to the blog, log in at the billioncoin.info, check the person's email on the trusted sellers to make sure that that person is on that list. From time to time, we'll be having this kind of fora that will explain more onto you. And don't also rely just when we meet. The blog is there. It is a first-hand information for all TBCNs, registered members, that you can access at any time, and you will get informations that are up to date, because you may come across some people who are just fond of giving false information that may mislead you. So education is the key. Education, knowledge is the power, which you can get from reading the blog from time to time, so that you don't fall trap. Thank you for your time, and we continue to see one another even as we go on with our marketing efforts to grow the community. But don't hesitate to get in touch with me. All of you have my lines. In case you have some questions, I will try to answer them. And where I will not be able to answer, I will also get some across to some of our top leaders, so that we can work in an organized fashion. Thank you for listening. Have a good afternoon. Bye.